What's going on? I'm in beautiful Vancouver, and today I want to tell you exactly why I believe that having a mentor is the best investment you can make in your entire life. I'm going to tell you the benefits of having a mentor, everything it's done to completely change my life, and why you should probably get one. And if you're not getting one, you're probably screwing yourself over. So, number one, just a little bit of backstory on me. I bought a bunch of courses 2 years ago, and one of them got me connected with my now millionaire mentor, Ted Carr. I've since gone on to make over $200,000, and I've generated over $1 million in sales. So, how the heck did that happen? Because I didn't know sales before I got started, and I didn't understand business before I got started. I was actually in the music industry for a decade trying to make money and having no such luck. You would think if I was doing something for 10 years, I would have figured out how to become profitable in it. But alas, I did not. Now, fast forward to now, within 30 days of getting a mentor, I made $8,000 in a business in the info space that I knew nothing about. That's the power of having a mentor. When we get into the entrepreneurial space or any type of space where there isn't an already laid out path for us, we need somebody who can organize our chaos. And when you work in a 9 to 5 job, there are already structures in place to organize your chaos. When I worked as a lifeguard, I got the job and they said, okay, well, if this happens, you do this. And if somebody drowns, you do that. And if somebody slips, you do this. When I got into music, there was nobody there to tell me, well, when you want to get a show, you do this. When you want your song to blow up, you do this. And when you want to, live off your music, you do this. And I didn't have the foresight or the insight to go out and find a mentor that I could shadow who was already finding success. 10 years go by and I stumble into a new trade because I decide that I need to find a way to make money online, being free, traveling around the world. And I bought a bunch of courses and stumbled upon Ted Carr. Now, what's crazy about this is, again, in the first month, he goes, okay, well, if you want to make sales, you do this. If you want to get leads, you do this. And if you want to automate it so that you can actually enjoy your life, you do this. And immediately organize the chaos so that I can make money helping people, doing what I love, and still have a life. So if you don't have a mentor and you're in the entrepreneurial space, you literally don't have a guide set. You don't have guidelines on how to find success. And you might say, well, I can just go on YouTube and watch videos like this. And yes, these types of videos are extremely useful because they allow you to get the overview of the steps that you need to take, but they don't allow you to get the specific criteria for your situation. So my situation is different than your situation because I was in the music industry for 10 years, so I can speak beautifully. You might have been in the tech industry for 10 years, so you can code up software to help people build sick programs that I would have no idea how to do, which is why it's so important to find a mentor who can organize your chaos, because your chaos is different than my chaos. So if you do not have somebody that you can follow around, see how they execute, and then iterate, right? Copy, emulate, and do what they're doing, then it's going to be extremely hard to get to where they are. That's why I find it extremely useful to have somebody that I can just follow around, figure out exactly what they do, and then do it. As opposed to watching a YouTube video where I hear the drippings of, well, I would do this, and I would do this, and I would do this. Being in person, give yourself a test right now. When you were in school, were you somebody who learned by listening to the teacher speak? Or were you someone who needed the teacher to come over to you at your desk and draw it out with you and say, well, if you did this, what would happen? Well, if you did this, what would happen? Me personally, I'm someone where I needed the teacher to come and draw it out for me. If you're someone that needs the teacher to come draw it out for you to totally understand it, then you need to be as close to the source as possible. You need to really be aware of your proximity. So, number one, be in proximity. Number two, understand that you need someone to organize your chaos. And then number three, the network that you can leverage from somebody who is already finding success in a space is massive. Because I work with Ted and I use him as my mentor, I have since met Sam Ovens, I've met Alex Hermosi, I've met Hamza, I've met Andrew Kirby and Dan Harrison and all of these other incredible people that I would not have otherwise had the chance to meet due to my level of notoriety because it is small. But since I get to leverage and piggyback off of his notoriety and his reputation, I now get in rooms I would not otherwise have been in, so that as I grow and as my skills build, if I so choose, I can go off and leverage my reputation because I've piggybacked off of him. And if I so choose, I can build out a business with him and I will be respected as such because I have now gone on to do my own thing. But you have to have the humbleness. You have to lose the ego and understand that if you are getting started in a space, the goal is not to be the best in the first year, because let's be realistic, it's not possible. The thing about money is time. So it is not possible in the first year to be better than somebody who's been doing it for 2 decades. So what you need to do is get around the person who's been doing it for 2 decades and figure out how to do it in 10. But don't try and jump past everybody, because the thing about money is time. So the 3 takeaways from this are: number 1, get somebody who can show you how to organize your specific chaos. Number 2, get in close proximity. And number 3, leverage the network of your mentor. Those are the 3 things and the biggest reasons why I think it is so important. There's really no question of why you need to find a mentor. And then the next question is, well, where the heck do I find a mentor? Below this video, I have a group. It's completely free. You can jump inside of it, and there are tons of people who are making $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50, $100,000 months. You can chat with any of them, and if you want, you can chat with my team and Ted's team, and we can talk with you and figure out if you'd be a good fit to be mentored by us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.